where we're gonna go. All right. See how that works. We're live on the drive home. Crazy. So it's in the bag. Yeah. Me too, girl. Well, now I have to wait until Monday. So there's where I'd be working, right there with all the trucks. It's out of North Carolina. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know, there was only two of us. There's a guy going after me, or a girl, I don't know. But we talked. We talked. She kept me there. My superior is a woman, which is awesome. I love that. She would be our project manager. And yeah, I would be in charge of all the construction, all the landscaping, all the safety, and there's crews that do all the work. So I'm quality control if I get it, which I really hope I do. And it was supposed to be a 10-minute interview, and it turned out to be an hour. And I don't know what that means, but if the secretary calls me on Monday, well, I didn't get it. But if Carol calls me on Monday, I got it. So I got a whole weekend. It's killing me. Really killing me. Hey, what's up, Dale, buddy? I haven't seen you, brother. It's been crazy. Fat boy, what's up, man? We're heading out of Cape May. I figured I'd turn the camera around this time, let you guys see what it looks like heading out of Cape May. I was just at the Coast Guard base. You know, my second interview for quality control over 174 properties. Job of a lifetime if I got it. We'll see. Not quite sure. I think I do, Fat Boy. I'm not sure. The Angry Amish Hitman. And why do you ask? Dale, you had a stroke. Dear Lord. That stinks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better. Was it a big one, a small one? What happened? January. So that's why I haven't seen you around a little bit. Well, obviously you're on, and that's a good sign. You had the right side. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fat Boy. I recognize the name. Like, I've probably been in chats with him, in chat rooms with him, but I don't know his site or him too well. But it's always sad, you know, that part of life. There she is. How you doing, Belle? So good to see you. Show that love, girlfriend. I'm so happy. That's awesome, Dale. Well, now I need all you guys to really hope I get this job. Pray, pray, pray. Do whatever you do. Light a match. Fart. I don't care. Oh, I'm missing you too, man. Well, we're in between. Sorry about that little red box. We're in between Cape May and Wildwood now. Hey, Pick. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I've been doing a lot. It's been two weeks since I applied for the job, and I've had to do some stuff on the, I had to get a physical, all kinds of stuff. So I've been running a little crazy these last 2 weeks, but it would be really good. I could be there. I could retire there if I got this job. Be great for the family, the whole 9 yards. But I wanted you guys to see a little bit of the drive instead of looking at my mug. So I got this one camera mount that I can't stand. I got to get a better camera mount for driving, but hopefully you get to see how pretty it is. Spirit in the sky, spirit in the sky blue. How are you? Fat Boy, it's I would be in head of quality control of 174 Coast Guard properties. So I'm in between the laborers and the head, the KC is they call him the commander, but yeah, I'd have to answer to the commander and my project manager. Oh, thank you, Spirit. What's up, Keith? How you doing, Keith? So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for, my career change. My health is good. I have the experience, Fat Boy, for that type of job. I mean, I have 25, 30 years of property management. And, I'd have to make sure all the work gets done. I have to go in and do the punch list after they move out. Some are there for 2 months. Some are there for 3 years. But my job is to make sure that between the construction, the safety, the people moving out and moving in, that I'm overseeing the quality and the safety, which I'm just thrilled, totally thrilled. It would be like if I was in charge on a major golf course or a casino in Nevada. When you're in charge of quality control, you're making sure everybody's happy, all the work is picture perfect, everybody's safe. So, and I'm working at the Coast Guard. So once I get vetted, I'm in for life. So at 50 years old, I could work there 15 years, 17 years, however long I want, but it's something really, really good for the family. And it fits right up with what I know and what I'm good at. So I can't even go to a casino and go into the room and try to find all the things that are wrong. So this job's right up my alley. I'm also in charge of cleaning. So if the cleaners come in and do the job, I have to write reports, make sure that either they have to come back and fix stuff or, send them off that they're, I check off that they're good. All my reports go to one person, which is my project manager, and she delivers it to the commander on base. So I'm third underneath how the base operates, sort of, as far as repairs, maintenance, safety, power washing, new kitchens, new baths, flooring, everything. So, and the landscape, and lighting outside, inside, electrical, plumbing. Now I don't do any of the work, but I'm the eyes on sort of, I guess you could also say, what do they call, like expediting and stuff. Let me see what that was. I find out Monday. This was my second interview, Spirit. So we're, just so you know, guys, we're driving on the beach side of, this is Wildwood Crest. We went over the bridge, came out of Cape May, and we're in Wildwood now. Wildwood Crest, that is. This is where I grew up. I could take you, if I wanted to, I'll show you my streets coming up. Sorry, it's a little bumpy. I grew up, I spent about 10 years on Hollywood Avenue through high school. So we're getting close to it. But there's the Granada right there. And that was where my first pool boy job was. Isn't that cool? So yeah, in Hollywood Avenue, this is down to the west, which would be to your left, was my street where I grew up. I guess from 6th to 12th grade, 5th to 12th grade, and then 2 years after high school. So you're checking out the crest. This is the Blue Marlin to the right, this blue and white building. I used to manage it when I did property management. We used to take motels in the winter and do all the rehab for it. Painting, plumbing, everything. I was the general contractor, and we would manage stuff like that. So it was a cool place to grow up. I'll see if I can get you to the beach side too, that you guys see that. But this is Atlantic Avenue, and Atlantic Avenue goes all the way through the island too. Oh, I need the luck, Spirit, anything you got to do, light some incense, do some prayers. I could really use a life change, because ever since the Sandy storm, between property and health and losing family members too, we need some positive news. I'm in South Jersey, fat boy. I'm down in Wildwood. I'll be working in Cape May. Cape May is right at the bottom of New Jersey, right at the southern bottom. This is a place right here, Ocean Place. I used to manage that. I'll show you right here what our beach looks like real quick. Right now, there's the ocean view over here, but that used to be the Admiral. But we're on Rambler Road, and I'll let you see. This is every street, just about every street on the island. You can pull up, and this is what you would see. Sorry if it's buffering. I apologize. But this is a typical street where you can just look down. There's the beach, the water, the Atlantic Ocean. Maybe that looks a little bit better. Hi, Andy Dan. How we doing, girl? I'm gonna sit a minute. I got my sparkling ice. So cheers to all you guys. Anybody that watches this, all my friends on YouTube, say a prayer for me. I don't normally. Oh, there goes a plane. I don't know if you can see it. I can hear it. You can hear it. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, unfortunately. It looked like two Coast Guard. Now, see, we have one of the biggest Coast Guard bases in the United States. At least one of them. Walking on the levees. Awesome. Yep, Annie. I appreciate it. I hope to hear it too. Monday. Oh, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. But all right, we'll back out of here. So now you got to see Rambler and the beach. There we go. All right, so let's get going. Gotta put my windows up. It is super, super breezy here. Dale, it's gonna be crazy. Well, Spirit, living here in the winter, I'm telling you, it's tough. It's completely a beach town, summer resort. So as I turn here, you're now on another beach street. This is Ocean Avenue. Let me get us back down a little bit. There we go. Yep, it's definitely going to be a long weekend. Right? It is always breezy. I guess the ocean, even in the hot summer days, it's better to go down get down to the ocean so you get a little bit of a breeze. You're right. Let me see. I know it's a little bumpy. So now you're looking all the way towards the end of this street. You're gonna, this is like a hotel row. I'm gonna pull over a minute and see if I can readjust the camera so you get a better view. But this is where all the money's made. There we go. There we go. That's better. Up here's that's the old library to the right. Now, we were totally known for we used to have the best doo-wop. All right, Dale. Yeah, I'm very blessed for growing up here. That's for sure. It's the old baseball fields, our little league field we just passed. Now we're still in the crest. So now we're getting over to my left was the pier. There's some of the basketball courts where it's real busy. My daughter plays right here on basketball. But we're still, yeah, definitely on, what would you say? It's Hotel Row. And this place is packed in the summer. And we were so known for all the doo-wop motels and architecture. Listen to me, architecture. I can't even say it right. I'm still thinking about getting that darn job. But Ocean Towers here to the right, I used to do a lot of work for them. I wasn't their property manager, but I was on call to take care of problems on the flip side. You'll see over to the right is our convention center. It's coming up. I think I did a video where they had all the motor homes. But there it is. There's the welcome to the Wildwood sign to the right. Now we are in Wildwood, and right to my left here, right to my left is the way to get off the island. But now you're seeing the boardwalk to the right. And this is real other money, where you're now in front of the boardwalk, in front of the convention center. And then, let me see, let me get over a little bit. I'll show you the Vietnam Wall real quick. I'll give you a quick view. So there's the Vietnam Wall. If you could see that. That wall was funded by our American Legion and VFW Post. It was a lot of money, but they raised it. I think it was anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000. But it's a replica, and it has every name on it. It's absolutely wonderful. I'll show you a little that way. You can see it. It's really cool. You'll always see. Now today is obviously it's Thursday. Nobody's out right now, but you'll see in the summer there's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of prayers. I hate to call it sadness, but it is definitely remembrance. So it does serve its purpose. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I didn't serve, but I am in the Sons of the American Legion. And I'm treasurer for the Sons of American Legion here in Wildwood, Post 184. And it looks like we're going to revive it. It looks like we're going to get it back up and running. It had about 8 months off because a couple people died. And, oh, you've seen it in DC? That's on. That's awesome. Annie, take care. I'm so glad you hung out. I'm just glad to hear from you. I hope everything's all right. It's cool to know that you're moving close to me. We'll have to meet up. I gotta let some air in, man. I don't even have the heat on, and it's hot in here. But yeah, we're real proud of that wall. And like I said, right across from the wall is our convention center. So whenever we have big conventions, you'll see that it really matches up perfect. Real good. So anyway, all right, there we go. Annie, you take care. I love you, dear. You're a huge, huge supporter for me. You always got my back. All right, so now we're driving again. You can see big roller coasters over there. At the end of this street, we'll see one of the big water parks we have. And again, as you notice, it's all motels. And I'll let you see. Ooh, I wonder if I could do it here. Let me see. Yeah, I'll take you in here real quick. Then you can see one of the roller coasters. But look, it's all beach under there. This is every street of the boardwalk. So every street you can see the beach. And there's the roller coaster. That's one of our big boys. And it's the old style wooden. You've had the traveling. That's cool. That's really cool. That's cool, Blue. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm both, you know, I had my father and I had my stepfather. And both of them were in the Navy. My dad was a river rat. And also he took care of maintenance on the boats. I forget what he was called on the boats, but in Vietnam he was one of the river guys, on, you know, river rat, whatever you call him. I don't know if that was Korea or World War II, but I just remember him being on the boat. That's the only story he told. He died. I'm the age my father was when he died, and up there, if you see that little red brick building up there, that's our American Legion up there. So I'm going to take you to go this way, and we'll see a little bit more of Wildwood, nice and quiet. So yeah, my father served on the boats, and my stepfather came into my life when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and he was a Naval Air Force. He flew in the end of World War II and the beginning of Korea. And he finished his career flying the big air balloons. Lighter than aircraft, they called them. But they were like mid-sized Zeppelins, and he would fly those in California. That's what he retired doing. But he flew Corsairs. They were the bent wing planes, which I happen to love. There's our water park, one of them. So you can see that. And I don't know, check out this restaurant up there. Look at all the happy stuff up there. That's one of our cool. That's the Skellinger restaurant, but it has all the it looks like a little Popeye village up there, and they redo that year to year to make sure it looks good. Oh, that's cool, Pick a Rick. Yeah, my father, my stepfather didn't really ever talk about the places he was stationed, but I do know he was able to fly at the end. Oh, Belle, thank you for stopping in, sweetie. Oh, I better go. Somebody's waiting behind me. Thank you. I love you dearly. It was good to hear from you. So up to the right is our post office. Drive Shaft Drew. What's up, guitar man? I love Drive Shaft Drew because he does everything. If I could have my channel, it would be just like him. I still don't know what my channel is at all. It's just me. But a lot of people like doing the drive-throughs, so I don't mind doing this. I might be doing a lot. If I get the job, I might be doing some of the stuff, maybe to and from work, or I don't know if I'm allowed to do any videos during work, but they're highly she said she was really happy. What's up, Mel? Awesome, brother. Awesome to see you, bro. I just got out of a job interview, so it was my second call back. And they got me all nervous this whole weekend. I gotta wait until Monday to hear if I was chosen. There was 75 applicants, and out of the 75 that turned in their resumes, I believe like 60 were just looked over, either overqualified or underqualified. Mel, I hope so. Please do whatever you can do to give me. I need a good boost. I'd be really happy with that. It's a life-changing position, and it's not going to change my YouTube channel. It's actually going to benefit me. But awesome. Awesome. So now we're in North Wildwood, and this is where, like, 805 Road King, I haven't seen him yet. Chances are he could be watching, and if he did say something in the chat, I'm sorry I missed it. But let's go up. Let's go back up. This is where we had the big building boom, and everybody tore all the old houses down and put up townhouses, duplexes, 8-plex, 6-plex, 12-plex. As you can see, this is all we've been doing. I'll show you this real cool pic right here. All right, if you look at what I'm seeing, this like terracotta looking building, that was 2 of the coolest motels, and they tore them both down and put that up. And like I said, we were well known for our doo-wop architecture. So it was sad, because this is where I grew up. I wound up loving that style. I'm gonna have to take you guys on a tour that way one time to show you some of the motels that are still up and running from back in the 50s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. This was the place to be, was Wildwood, New Jersey. Pre-Atlantic City. And Picker Rick, I am very, very thankful that you have been stopping in, brother, because I know it's tough, and you're doing such a good job. I'm very, very happy to have you in here, Mel. I know you're working hard, all of yous, man, but it just makes me happy to see some of the people. I know Drive Shaft Drew, man. I'm a big fan of Drew. I love his music too. I love it. Oh, you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you where Holly goes to school. But what I'll do is I'm going to drive funky a little bit. They're doing road construction. All right, I'm going to make a weird little cockeyed turn here for a minute. So there's Holly's school. No cops, right? Awesome. So that's her school. That's where she goes. That's Margaret Mace. Let's go up this way. I'll show you the beach area of North Wildwood. You just got a tour from Cape May to Wildwood, through the causeway and the bridge to get into Wildwood Crest, then Wildwood, and now North Wildwood. Now this is also an area I grew up. I live in Wildwood now, and I never lived there but for these last 4 years. But I've always been in either North Wildwood, Anglesey, or in... now this is the beach start. You won't see the water here because we have these big, huge dunes that protect us from nor'easters. And this is another ritzy side. Notice we're all motels here, motels and townhouses. It's all summer town. So, but to your right, you'll see the beach and the marsh. I can give it a little bit of a turn. Atlantic City's great. There's good places to be in Atlantic City. The north and the south ends of Atlantic City are gorgeous. Ventnor, Brigantine, all those areas. But oh, they got this road blocked again? For real? They are always working on this place. Always. Oh, maybe road closed. I'm going to go follow them anyway. Let's see how far I can go. But could you imagine? I mean, I lived 3 years in New Orleans, so that was my time to know that there is another world out there. Oh, look at this. They're putting all the new bulkhead in. You can tell I don't get out. Yep, to the right. Look at that. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? Up at this corner, stick with me for a minute. I think I've shown you guys this before, but I'll give you a quick look at the ocean up close. I could park right here for a minute. This was never here when I was little. Never. All right. Let's see. It's going to be real breezy out there. So bear with me. All right. Let's go take a walk. All right, guys. Now behind me, that's the money. All right, when you see the view that these people get to see, this is one of the older units. This is probably built in the late 80s. Over there, probably built in the 50s, maybe 60s. Down there, the terracotta, and those well, the little houses there, they're pretty new. Yeah, you gotta. I am so frustrated with these notification things, man. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, I don't know about you guys, but here's let's go up on here. And there she is, the Atlantic Ocean. We are at the corner of North Wildwood. You can't go on the rocks anymore. I mean, I grew up playing on those rocks, let me tell you. This has all been redone, and they're working down there, you can see. And that building right in here, right behind this one right here, ooh, did I have some parties in that building. I had a real good friend. Let's go down to the corner. I had a real good friend that used to rent one of those back when you could actually afford it. I'm talking the mid-90s here, early 90s. Woo, did we party. And then you could run out on this beach. What was that? Let me see. Where do all the people go in the summer? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, Dale. I am so sorry. Put that back up. Dale, I hit my phone wrong. Don't get offended. All right. I'm sorry about that. Across there, you can see that we have an island out there. All right, but this is the Atlantic Ocean. Now, right out here, right out there, was an island way back in the late 1800s, and it was called Champagne Island. And they actually had like a few hotel rooms out there, or from what I remember, with the old stories there. But yep, this is how blessed can you be? Shitty camera work, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that happens, Mel, or Spirit. Yeah, see, unsub. I'm tired of it. There's my truck. There's my little Colorado. So it's not too bad here. Oh, there's the birdies. Whoa. There's the birdies. Little wave runners. Let's see if we can see them. There they are. Oh. It's not coming into focus. Maybe you can see them there. Yeah, I can't tell you how lucky I am. I mean, this is where I called home, you know, for 46 years of my life, and I'm 50 now. So, anyway, this is the corner. I guess it's 2nd Avenue, yep. And that boulevard that we were driving on is JFK Boulevard. So if you look anything up, you can almost see right back in there the boardwalk with the roller coasters and stuff. Alright. Way back in there, I'm going to show you that actually. If you guys stay with me, I'll show you where I grew up in the 70s. Thank you. a little close. I'm so glad to see you, brother. So glad to see you. Let's get this thing. Get back in my little truck. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Could have been worse, right? All right, so let's get going. Back on the road. I'm getting some likes. That's cool. Yeah, it's windy. We're right here on the tip of Wildwood, man. Right on the Atlantic Ocean, RL. So, yeah, the wind's whooping. I thank you for the likes. Anybody gave me likes, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now, there was construction over there. But let's go see if I can't show you the back way. Let me see. Oh, I think I can get through. No. They got it all getting work done. Constantly working on the roads here. Oh, thank you. More likes. Yay! Yay for nope, can't go that way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy you guys are hanging with me. I love doing little tours. In the summer, it's even crazy too, so we could do a tour in the summer too. Nothing wrong with that. Now we're going to go see, like, these are the old style. I'm sure you guys have seen them, but there's to the left a little bit of an old style. That doesn't show anything of the doo-wop, but a lot of those were torn down. I guess some for the right reasons. They were hard to upkeep after being up for 50 years and the way they built them. Let me see. I missed that. Oh, thank you, Drew. Yeah, it's cool you get to see. I like videos like this, so, you know, I like to see, especially if people commentate them and let me know what they're actually seeing or what I'm actually seeing. Hey, I just broke 50,000 miles. That's awesome. We broke 50,000 miles on this video. Isn't that cool? So, now, there's our water tower. You can probably see that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's go this way. I can show you real quick the mayor's house. I had a lot of properties I used to watch and look over, because that was one good thing about what I did for a living. As people left and I lived here, I could watch their properties too. So there was good money in, you know, watching, you know, babysitting the properties, shutting them down for the winter, opening them up for the summer. By the time I got big, here's to the left here is a great bar. That's the number one tavern. And that's where they have the Tully Nuts. And there's the mayor's house looking over Mayor Rosanello. He's overlooking the water there too. And we're going to go through Old New Jersey Avenue, and that's where some of the clubs are for North Wildwood. We don't have many, but that's a little area where we have beer drinking, and we have the Irish Fest. I think the last time you guys came in here with me, I showed you the lighthouse and all. So this time, we're going to go back. It's all good. Susan! That's awesome. I'm just noticing you're here. I'm sorry, I might have missed you. And I'm going to turn right here. And I used to bounce back in here. There's a place called Kitty's. All right, there's Keenan's Irish Pub. Boy, this is all different too. We used to have the Echoes back here. All kinds of clubs. Kitty's was here, but now it's all torn down and stuff's put up. Where the Kingfish Bar and Grill, that's to the right. But Westie's is right here. And Jimmy's, well, Westie's is to the right. Awesome Irish bar, awesome food, and they're established from out of Philly. And to my left is Flip Flops, which used to be the Red Garter, or Jimmy's. If you're Red Garter, if you're going way back. Jimmy's if you're going a little bit back. And when it was Jimmy's, I used to play with my rock band in there a lot. God bless Jimmy. Jimmy's gone now, but I played in there. Right here where you see these buildings, that was Moore's Inlet. So there was just a little tiny bar there, but that's where everybody, if you were known in the town, you were at Moore's Inlet. But it's gone. McDonald's to my left, I don't know if you even saw that, they're gone. They pulled out. This gas station to the left hasn't been a gas station for 15 years. And I used to get my gas there. To my right is the Greek towns. The Greek, a lot of Greek live to the right. This is now the start of Anglesey, New Jersey, which is, I guess, the north. Oh, here comes Poop Snoopy. He's on to someone. Poop Snoopy Doop. Going after somebody, and I'm not wearing my seatbelt. No, I didn't just say that, did I? So, like, all right, now we're in the Anglesey, and we're going to see the beach colonies, and I'll take you for a walk where I spent many years that were most glorious years of my life. And this is the start of it. As you see to the right, these are all townhouses. When did I get the new haircut? I got it Monday. January 2nd, I shaved off my big old beard. And then Monday, I shaved my hair off to just be a little bit more of a military cut. And it feels good. I do different hairstyles all the time. I don't know if I'll grow it out. I don't know if I'll shave it all off and be bald. But I like to be different. I keep everybody on their toes. But right now I'm enjoying it. I like, you know, it's the lowest maintenance. Because if you have long hair, then you got maintenance. If you have bald, you got maintenance. Now right here, I'll just take you in. If, for anybody that knows, this is the Lodge. And back in the 60s and 70s, this place here was, they had a nightclub and everything. It's all redone into condos now. It's a shame. But look that up. The Lodge in Anglesey. That was, I just went through the parking lot to let you see it. That was like, it reminded me of the Catskills on the ocean. If anybody's been to the Catskills or, you know, maybe the Poconos, it was really lodgy, for real. Even a little bit of the glitz and glam of like casino-ish, but with that flair. So now we're getting back. I used to have to walk all this. Ooh, it was a long walk. Not really. So right ahead of me, where all these bushes are, used to be tanks and howitzers and jeeps, and it was all the Army surplus was stored in there. So as a little kid, I was able to go run through in there, and we would play on the howitzers and pretend to fire them off. It was crazy. All right, a good friend of mine, Nathan Garcia, he was to the right of me right now in that parking lot. I'll show you that on the way out. And here comes East Marina Court, where I grew up. And all these courts had enough kids that if you were from one court, like we would have wiffle ball and football games, court against court. Now it's all summer. There's I don't know, maybe there are a few year-rounders left, but it used to be fully year-round. So I'll take you out and show you East A7. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. All right, let's go do this. None of that was there. None of this parking lot on the second parking lot here. So Richie Gain, if you see this, Nathan lived over here, over there. That's where Nathan lived. I don't know if his parents are still there or not. None of this was here. This used to be all dirt mounds, and we could ride our BMX bikes all through there and hop, skip, jump, all kinds of stuff. So let's take a quick walk. Now it's Anglesey Colony Gardens too, but it used to be East Marina Court. And every day I'd walk up this walk to come home from school. I was a latchkey kid. I appreciate that, RL. I still wish my family, you know, all these rocks, man, we used to play Army men and set them up. It was really cool. Playing through here, riding your bike through here, they'd get mad. All the older folks would get mad. See, there it says East Marina Court. That's A7. Or A1. We were A7. Kathy Tipton was up there. Jenny was down on the bottom. And right here was where I grew up. It was really cool. 302 East A7. 302 A7 East Marina Court. In my back bedroom, this was the... Look at how big those dunes are. And I'm telling you, they used to have... It was called Champagne Island. They didn't have these rocks here either. This is actually, in my opinion, pretty incredible. What do you think, guys? Over there is to get into Stone Harbor. And then after Stone Harbor is Avalon. Now, when I was little, we were up there where that bird is putting his ass over the top. He's taking a dump, I guess. When we were little, in 77 and 78, we had 2 big snowstorms. And we used to jump off the top of that roof and go right down and come out the bottom and come out here, because that's how much the... You're in my old house. Sorry. Is that George? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You look like... But I was just showing my YouTubers. I grew up there. East A7.
I let somebody in like 2 summers ago. Said she lived here.
She might have. I was in the 70s when they were first built.
You got a sister or something?
No. No, we sold it in 80. And moved to Hollywood Avenue in the Crest.
About the 80s.
No, it's,
They had a pool out here for the kids and all.
I don't remember a pool. This is...
No, a little.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Awesome. My cousin lived up there, and I was saying in 77 and 78. No. No way. I wouldn't dare. I'm just live, though. I wouldn't film you. They can't see it. Harry. John. I'm looking out that way now, so don't worry.
My parents bought this place.
Yeah?
And you're talking about.
I'm going under.
This woman went to Little Flower. The other one played baseball with my dad. The guy that lives up here played basketball with my dad. It was like...
How long have you been here?
Like 12 years. I'm like, this is like old people... what do you call it when you're in college? Dormitory. Because it's like a college dormitory for all these old people. They all play ball together. Everybody knows everybody.
When I was little here, we had enough kids that lived here all year round that each court would play against each other in football, with football, all in
the back.
Oh yeah, but
Well,
we
my
walked
cousin-
across.
My cousin lived at the lodge when I was
I
really
just showed them
so
the
I was
lodge.
always-
See, I
was
told you
always on the
guys.
rocks. I was always on the rocks and the jetties. And then my parents found this place.
And you say your name's John?
Yeah.
Okay, Harry, cool. Yeah, none of this was here.
Oh yeah, they rebuilt
Yeah,
this twice.
yeah. And there was in '78 we walked across. It froze so bad we walked across to
No, I
Stone
swam
Harbor.
that one time.
There used to be a motel out there in the 1800s. It was called Champagne Island.
Well, that's what we call it. We still call it Champagne Island.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's Champagne Island.
And I mean, we lived. They still had the rocks, but they were down a level.
Oh,
You know.
way down.
Yeah.
They've already rebuilt
We used to.
this place.
We were nuts. We would
Are
go.
you filming?
I would never mess with your, privacy. But you are being recorded as far as we're having a
Okay.
conversation. No, they're all looking out
I am
there.
a member of SAG and AFTRA.
Me
so
too.
We're gonna have to.
Me too. I went to Weiss Baron Rhine.
I went
Graduated.
to Performing Arts High School.
Awesome.
I had a television show when I was a kid.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man, I swam that one time when I was 14.
that is so cool.
Thank God a buddy of mine was out there with a boat. I went, you gotta take me back, dude. I'm not doing that shit again.
I hear you.
Yeah, so the Army Corps of Engineers was out here.
I know.
And they rebuilt it. Everyone's like, oh, ruining the view. I'm like, you don't
way.
even realize it the next day.
And then
After
Sandy, look, that
another
probably helped
summer.
with Sandy.
Well,
Was that done yet?
This one dude, he wants me to stand by the rocks and take a picture of me. And I'm like, no, I'll take a picture of you. You stand by the rocks. So he's like, it's supposed to be 3 feet. He's got a yardstick and shit. Well, here, you can even see from here, there's like a divot down there.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it drops off.
So he talks to these guys in the hard hats. And I mean, trucks were coming up, and it was mayhem. Dirt, grit, everything I was sweeping all the time. Well, anyway, the guy says, 3 feet. So they start lowering them. You know, there's a big crane dropping these rocks.
Yeah, and they don't.
It's a procedure. Well,
they don't weigh 2 pounds each.
The following day, here comes the head hard hat guy, and he's like, "Hey, what the, no, don't listen to this asshole."
Right.
These are the specs. We got to do it this way. And when Sandy hit, the water only came up to like here.
You can see your arm, but
grass,
right in here, okay.
Grass was up here.
But look at where the water is, folks.
Luckily, the wind was blowing that way.
That saved us. Oh, yeah. It changed in the last like 2 hours.
I'll tell you what, not good, man, not good.
Because normally we should have got we should have been leveled, but we got the eye of the storm, and by the time that baseball bat of wind was coming around, it was already off the water and going through.
Come with me. Come. Step up on the rocks.
Oh, here we go, folks.
So anyway,
are you going to get comfortable knowing you're on?
Where the knucklehead?
They're going to be dying to know you.
No. You don't need to know me. All right, so look down here. This is what the rocks look like.
There you go.
So over here, where the guy told him, it should be lower, and then they built it higher. Right there, after Sandy, all these rocks, there was like a big divot, like a missing tooth.
Really?
Yeah, and they had to come back and redo it.
It moved this stuff?
Took it all.
Do you hear that, folks? It moved. Look at this.
There's no fooling Mother Nature.
No, she was showing a little bit of her tenacity. Wow. Be careful. Okay, you got it. Now, look, our biggest thing was we could walk this all the way down to Morse.
Yeah, but it used to be level.
Oh, yeah, no,
it used
yeah.
to be a lot.
And we had tunnels under, like we were kids actually stupid, and you could go into, and they were like little caves.
See, I never did any of that stuff.
Nah. How old are you, if you don't mind me
Ricky
asking?
had the place
I'm 50.
in the 70s. Yeah, I'm 50.
Okay.
Ricky had the place in the 70s. So we were always down here.
Okay.
And somebody told me, well, now that I live here.
Richie Gaines?
Gallagher.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gallagher. Okay, Teresa? That's a daughter, and then there's another Gallagher.
Debbie. There's Debbie Gallagher, Eileen Gallagher.
Oh, I'm thinking of Gallaghers that were on the other side.
It's a common name.
Right. Woo! Look at this.
Yeah, so at night, man, there's you'll see possum and skunk and shit.
Yeah. Bat.
No bats.
See that wall? See where the marsh is?
Yeah.
We used to take bow and arrows, and we would go back there and walk around, and we would find the marsh rats. They were as big as cats, if not bigger.
See, that's what somebody told me.
And we'd hit them.
Up here, they say there's rats in there, and I'm like, I never seen any rats. I've been down here since I was a kid. Well, I was up there, and I looked down, and there are some big old woof dog looking rats.
Yeah, they're big. They're like as big as possum.
Yeah, like
not bigger.
Possum, skunk. One time I was out smoking a cigarette. All of a sudden, it's like you just freeze and let that skunk go by. Do not disturb the skunk.
I hear you, man.
And they live down in here, man.
Well, look, I got to run.
All right,
but
brother.
it was awesome meeting you.
Oh yeah,
John, awesome. We're going to go back. They've been on. I was just in Cape May.
So what's your deal with this?
Oh, I do YouTube. I do cooking, crafts. I go live. I got a lot of good friends.
Well, I wish I was online. I'd check you out.
You can.
Got a card or anything?
It's just Harry Fessler, F-E-S-L-E-R. Look it up.
Fessler?
I don't have a card on me, but F-E-S-L-E-R and Harry, and you'll find me.
All right, man. If you pop down again, knock on my door.
All right.
Nice seeing you, bro.
It's all good.
Later.
I appreciate it, man. I had 10 years in there that was
I'll
awesome.
tell you what. Can you shut off the sound on that thing?
I'd have to go offline.
Well, just
I can't. But
No,
you
let me
can.
whisper something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't want to stop the
My
line.
name is John.
Okay.
Google me.
All right.
All right. Don't go giving
Did you
nothing
say it
away.
began with an N?
And yeah. Don't go giving that shit away. All right?
I ain't giving nothing away.
All right, later.
All right, brother. It's amazing who you find, right? Isn't that cool? I just talked to the guy that lives where I live, man. Thanks, RL. I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, next time, Drew. It's all good. Hey, it's all worth it. You got to see it with my eyes. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate that too. And I think it's time I can go too. That was a great way to sort of end my little live stream here. You know I love you guys. I'm trying to be around to all you guys that came in. That was awesome. So anyway, yep. From Anglesey, Wildwood, New Jersey, Kate May, we saw it. I love you guys. Take care. And remember, if you see somebody down and out and they happen to be a vet, or maybe not a vet, but you know I love my vets, give them a kiss, love, and a hug. Take care of them. Peace.